Okay, video 16. Board's assembled. I haven't tested it yet. Okay, so it does not have a bootloader in it. When you get the Arduino, it's the ATmega 328P processor chip. It does not have a bootloader in it. To make it an Arduino, it needs a program that's loaded into it that runs the serial ports that actually makes it be an Arduino. So next up is that. So okay, so this is the Blink program. Nothing fancy there. Let me get some of this other stuff just out of the way. Okay. Okay, so what we need is the Arduino environment allows you to do that. And what I've got set up is I've got an Arduino Uno, and you just connect the 6 pins into the right spots, and you can say burn the bootloader, and it does it just fine. So I do this so often that I've made this thing here with got spring pins on it. So the 6-pin connector I put on the board, I don't actually have to put pins into it. What I could do is I can just hold this on there because it doesn't take that long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this on here like this, and I'm just going to get it in the right spot. It's a little hard for you to see from your angles, but I'm just holding it on there. Let me go back to the other one. And now, tools. This isn't Uno, but we actually want it to look like a Nano, is what we want this board to look like. It's the 328P with the normal bootloader, but we select the port for the Uno, and then down here on the bottom it says Burn Bootloader. And before I do that, I want to shrink this up so we can actually see what's going on, because it gives us messages here. So I could come in here and say Burn Bootloader, and if we're lucky, okay, so looking at these messages here, it says AVR device initialized, ready to accept instructions, reading, the device signature, probably M328P. It is, in fact, M328P. And erasing chip, writing, it wrote 32,768 bytes of flash written. That's good. Verifying, reading, writing, the 1 byte. Everything went fine. Good sign. Okay, so that's all I needed this for. This could now go away. That's not the right connector. This one is. Okay, so now if I plug this in, it should look like a machine that we know. Okay, so let me go back to the display for a second here. Before I plug this in, let me shrink this back down. This is the, we said it was going to look like a Nano. And if we look at we got a Nano, 328P selected. These are the ports that show up on my machine without anything else done. I'm running a Mac. For your Windows, it'll probably be COM1 through whatever. Okay. But there's 3 of them there. Now let me let that go away. I'm going to plug in my board now, my new board. And I'm going to come back up and I'm going to look at tools or ports again. And a new one has appeared. I've got this USB serial 310. So now that I've got there, this is the default built-in thing. So if I go back to the document camera and I say upload, it was a little hard to see because of the lights, but we had these 2 lights blinked a little bit, which is good. The communication went. And now I've got this light that's on the far left that's blinking. That's the 1 second on, 1 second off. So if I come over here to my program, and let me just knock a 0 off of each of these delays. And then I'm going to go back to the document camera, and I'm going to say upload. You can see now that it's blinking much, much faster. So our board works. Good thing. Okay, so next up, to complete it all, I just need to solder in these other connectors that I want. So I've got a couple of 5 pins here, and I got a couple of 3 pins, and you know, I don't even know if I'll bother doing that. I mean, at this point in time, you should be able to handle through-hole soldering. So this board is done. I'm going to maybe build a, you know, it's going to take a while, but I'm going to design something up in 3D to run to hold the motors and make them go. But so right now it looks like this thing is fully functional, and it's functional enough to debug the rest, I should say. And we'll kind of go from there. And thank you for watching all the videos. You know, you can always like them or something like that. I do not get paid for doing that. So, or YouTube's not going to pay me. So that'll be all. And, you know, have a good day.